Y'all know what time it is. Y'all don't know, y'all better ask somebody. Hat on, suit on, looking like a dapper dawn, giving them all dressed like $1,000,000, diamond things in its cuffs. Y'all tell me who could it be but Steve Harvey? Oh yeah, everybody out there listening to me. Put your hands together for Steve Harvey. Put your hands together. Steve Harvey win. Oh, listen, Steve Harvey, why don't you join me? Yeah. Steve Harvey, get on, y'all. Better give me some eggs while I listen to Steve Harvey. Yeah, join in with me. If you're with me, help me say, turn your radio on. You gotta turn it on. Yeah, turn it on. Steve Harvey in the morning, y'all. So y'all can hear me on. Turn it up. Steve Harvey in the morning, y'all. Yeah. Turn your radio on. You gotta turn your radio on. Turn your radio on. You gotta turn it on. Turn them up, Steve Harvey got to turn them out. Got to turn them up. Steve Harvey turn them on to the morning, y'all. Come on, Steve. Come on, do your thing, Big Daddy.
I sure will. Good morning, everybody. You are listening to The Voice. Come on now, dig me. One and only Steve Harvey. Got what? Radio show. Man, what you doing with it? Trying to do the very, very best I can with it. I really am, you know. I get tired sometimes on my journey. I'm not going to kid you. Trying to make something out yourself is a task. If you want to attempt to do something and understand going in that if the thing you're trying to do is to improve yourself, to better your position, to better your relationship, your family, anything, you're trying to be a better you, you're trying to make more money, you're trying to get it together, you're trying to change. If any of those things are in your hopes and dreams, know this right here. You are about to face some challenges. But you might as well go ahead anyway and face those challenges, because if you don't, you have a whole nother set of challenges to face. You know, it's an amazing thing, man, how people sit around and they watch other people strike out to become successful, and they sit in the stands watching these people play out these games, and they criticize, they boo, they laugh at their efforts and everything. And they talk about the failures. He missed that game winning shot, boy, he sucked. Man, he did this, he ain't worth that. I hear people who sit in stands, who criticize people who are out there on the playing field. Now, when you're on the playing field, you have a set of challenges in front of you. You're going to be open to criticism. You're going to be open to ridicule. You're going to be talked about when you don't know the people who are talking about you. Now, here's the upside to being the player on the field that's facing all the challenges, the criticisms, the laughing, the joke, the being talked about. He has something going for him. This person, boy, woman, child, girl, man, has an opportunity to win. They have an opportunity to win. And in the game of life, just because you lose one of the games or you lose one of the matches, it don't mean you've lost. You don't get put out. You keep playing. And when you're playing, Here's the upside. You have the opportunity to win. But guess what? You're going to win some of the matches. You're going to win some of the points. You're going to make some of the dunks. You're going to hit some of them over the wall. You're going to hit some out the park. You're going to score some goals. You will if you're playing the game. Here's the problem with the people who don't face criticism, who nobody boos or cheers for, who sits in the stands and knows neither victory nor defeat. Those people, without realizing it, are facing a set of challenges also. And the challenges they facing is how I'm going to live with myself, what I'm going to do now, what direction am I going in, where am I going to live, wonder what job will hire me, wonder if I can get paid for criticizing. Oh, woe is me. I can't find the purpose in my life. And man, I'm just waking up in a state of confusion. I don't know what to do. Now, let me ask you something. Which one of them set of challenges you'd rather be faced with? Because if I'm on the floor playing, if I'm on the field playing, if I'm out on the court playing, then guess what? I got a chance at winning. But guess what I'm doing every day while I'm playing? I'm strategizing. I'm waking up with a purpose. I'm waking up trying to come up with another angle. I'm in pursuit of a goal every single day versus the people in the stands who know neither victory nor defeat. Get in the game. Face the challenges. Better yourself, better your wife, better your children, better your condition, better your employment status, better your job, better your career. Take a shot. Come on, man. What you waiting on? Because the alternative is to watch other people play the game. You know what I just do sometimes? Sometimes I get Forbes magazine or Money magazine, or sometimes I still grab a copy of the Robb Report. I just flip through it just to see. I used to get this book called Unique Homes. Unique Homes is a magazine that just has a lot of extravagant houses that's on sale across the country, across the world. I used to just flip through, man. Let me just see, man, what the people that's playing the game out there doing. Stop watching other people become successful when you could very easily be you if you make the decision. But when you make the decision to become successful, get ready for a series of challenges. I think it's more difficult not to accept the challenge. I think it's, for me, this is just for me, it may not be the case for you. For me, I think it's far more difficult to wake up and just see how life gonna go today. Because, man, it could just deal you any kind of hand today. You understand? I don't like, spades. Let's talk a card game, for example. The game of spades, really, man, it ain't a whole lot you can do if you don't get no spades. Really? It's a couple of little strategies you got to do, but you can have all this ace, king, queen, diamond, all you want, but, man, you ain't got no spades. They cutting them. You're in trouble. Bid whist, different game. You can create what's in your hand. You got dealt a hand, too, but you can create a hand. You can call a trump. You can make diamonds your spades. You can make hearts or clubs your spades. That's what I'm saying. That's what it is. You can do something with it. It's a different game, man. You can strategize. I would rather have a say-so in my life than to wake up every day and just see how it's going. I think it's more difficult to not accept the challenge to be something than it is to accept the challenge to be something. I think it's more difficult to sit around and not be nothing. I think it's harder to watch everybody's life going somewhere but mine. I think it would be very difficult for me to sit here and hear them talking about other people and never mention my name. It would be difficult for me to see everybody rise and getting promotions except me. That would be difficult for me. It may not be for you, but for me it would be quite challenging. I would rather accept the challenge of making something out of my life than to sit there and criticize those and then watch and see how my life just may go. Okay? Just a thought today.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Ladies and gentlemen, may I have your attention, please? The Steve Harvey Morning Show is in full effect. Steve Harvey, still in Botswana. Do you know that, here's a fact, everybody. Scientists have now released the information that Botswana is actually the cradle birthplace of mankind. They have proven scientifically that the first human being was here in Botswana. That's a known fact. They're jumping for joy. I'm in Botswana. That's where I am. I am calling this the motherland, and everybody else might as well, because this is where we all from. Ladies and gentlemen, Steve Harvey Morning Show in full effect. Shirley Strawberry.
Woohoo! Good morning. Good morning to you and Botswana.
Well, Carla's off today, so let's just get to it. Junior boy.
Morning, Unc, over from Botswana.
All day.
You sound good, though.
Because I'm excited, man. I'm full of life. Nephew Tommy.
Yeah. Uncle Steve, across the water, Botswana. Top, baby.
Just in the words of Lil Duval.
Huh.
Come on.
But I mean in the exact words of Lil Duval.
Well, some of them.
Play the radio version.
all of it.
You're doing the radio version.
Not the radio version. In the exact
unedited,
words
uncut.
of Lil Duval. Boy. So, hey, man, can I tell you something?
What you got?
I'm going to tell you the highlight of my day. My sons have been in meetings with me for 2 days, right? My two oldest sons. I'm walking to the bathroom, and I told my son, I said, hey, man, one of the highlights of my life is to have my sons working by my side.
Wow.
He said, Dad, we love working with you. We're going to get it together and help you carry some of this.
Aw.
I said, man, what? He said, we're going to get it together and help you carry some of this.
That's heartwarming.
I said, cool. Man, oh man, because they're at that age where they can pick up and carry some of this load.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You have great kids. Your sons are great.
Oh, they do.
Man,
You have great
All
kids.
day.
that was a highlight of my day. Made my day.
That would have made mine too, Steve, so I completely get
Man,
it.
we're going to help you carry some of this. Man, thank you, please, Jesus.
I want to sit this down so bad.
Boy, I want to set this down so bad. Man, I want this rope around my throat. I got this rope around my waist, tied to my throat and both my ankles, and I'm pulling this wagon uphill. I sure appreciate it, man.
But isn't that every father's dream, though, for his son to, father that's about, doing something.
It is
in
mine,
business
but
like
at the same time, I want them to have their own life and go their own direction and cut their own path,
Mm-hmm.
But if your path coincides with the one your father's on, then wow. Cool.
Greatness. All right, well, coming up at 32 after the hour, we'll do our weekend review, find out what everybody did over the weekend. That's coming up at 32 after, right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, guys, so time now for weekend review. We heard a little bit from you, Steve, about what you did over the weekend. You can tell us more. We got Tommy, we got Junior. All I did was go see Maleficent, the movie with Angelina Jolie. So,
What's the name of it?
Maleficent.
What that mean?
That's another one?
Yeah, it's two. This one is, I think, Mistress of Evil or something. It's a Sleeping Beauty story, Steve.
Oh.
Where she got pricked in her finger and fell asleep, and the prince kiss woke her up. A kiss from the prince.
Oh, it's like a Disney movie?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. But it's a little scary, especially for kids, but yeah. So what'd you do? Finish telling
Oh,
me.
it's for kids? I don't see nothing like that. It's animated or something?
No, it's not animated. It's not animated like Toy Story or, one of the real, like Frozen or something like that.
Oh,
No.
but it's a Disney movie, though.
Yeah, it's Angelina Jolie. She's in it. She's a star.
Jamie Foxx is in it.
No, and Angelina
No.
Where
Jolie.
you get that from?
Yeah.
Angelina Jolie.
My damn
Oh, is it?
son just opened the door and said Jamie Foxx is in it. That's where I got that from. He just gave me the highlight of my day, and then he turns right around and kills it. That damn Jason just turned the door and said, Jamie Foxx is in the movie. So I say, Jamie Foxx is in it, and y'all going, what?
Where you get that from?
This is who
Where you
helping
get
you
that
do
from?
meetings.
My damn son that's trying to carry some of this. And then, but he makes the announcement and walks out the radio studio.
Like he
Like
got
so
it
now
nailed.
Like he said something.
Yeah.
He nailed,
Nailed
it.
it.
Yeah.
Let me give my daddy some information. But you ain't caring that you're dropping it.
But Jamie Foxx is going to be in a movie coming up. I think it's called Justice and Mercy or something with Michael B. Jordan. Oh, my God.
Oh.
That's a movie we don't want to miss, for sure. We don't want to miss.
Man, I tell you what you don't want to
About
miss
an
if you ain't
innocent
caught
man in
up.
prison. What?
That's that Godfather of Harlem. Boy. This boy here. Woo!
Forrest Whitaker
Bumpy Johnson, baby.
is such the truth in everything he does. But this right here, though,
He putting it down.
That ain't on
Yeah.
Netflix, though, is it?
no,
No,
it's
it's
on
on a-
Epix.
Epic?
Epix.
Epics.
Epix.
Yeah, they hooked up my
EPIX.
TV where I got Netflix.
Oh,
Okay.
good,
But over
Steve.
here, it's like, they show the Canelo fight. They show everything, man. Can I tell you something I'm going to do? And I'm going to
Yeah.
keep saying it till I do it. I'm going to organize a trip to Africa for African Americans to come and experience what I've grown to love. I want other African. I'm gonna sponsor a trip. I'm not gonna make money off of it. It's not like an event. I'm just going
Okay.
through the Board of Tourism. I'm just going to make it as economically feasible as I possibly can, and I'm going to visit 3 countries, and the 3 countries that I think would have the most impact on African Americans if they come and see it, because you can see the full spectrum of Africa, and I think I'm working on that right now. So stay tuned, because when I come to y'all, it will not be a money-making venture for me. It is a gift. I want to formulate a gift, and I'm working with the tourism boards over here to make that happen. It's going to be a really trip of a lifetime, and I'm gonna give you like over a year's notice,
Okay.
Okay. To
so that
save
people
up.
can put their money together. Yeah.
And to get my mind right, because traveling long distances
Abroad.
in planes.
Well, Shirley, you're not coming.
If that's your problem.
decided
Really?
that.
Shirley would stop a plane, boy, from taking
Will she do
off.
that?
that was
Yeah,
Tommy.
man.
then. I have grown since
Junior.
then. Now you
I didn't
have
know
to
that.
admit that.
Junior,
Yes, she
God.
will.
we were back in the plane up one time,
God.
and
People
then I heard, excuse me, and then the plane pulled back up to the gate, and all I heard was, excuse me. I said, what am I? Shirley, they had pulled the plane back up to the gate
Yeah.
to let Shirley off,
Yes.
What?
because she
Because-
decided she just couldn't do it, Junior.
What? No, that's not it. Now, Steve, I didn't just make a decision like that. I
What?
had claustrophobia, or really, really badly, and especially in planes and in elevators and stuff. And I had trouble flying for a long time. But our job, we had to fly so much and travel so much for our job till I had to get over it. I mean, it took a lot, and I've done very well of late. It still bothers me from time to time, but
Did not know that.
yeah, I mean, it's claustrophobia, Steve. It's not like,
Flight.
I just made a decision. Let me
I
get
would
off
up.
the plane.
Flight 3030, back at the gate.
Dog,
So,
you know how hard
we've
it
gone
is
to
to watch a
Paris 3
plane
times,
pull back
Steve.
up to the gate? Oh, that's right.
yeah, come on now.
But it is
I've
hard, though,
worked on it.
Junior.
Yeah.
When you backing out and all of a sudden you pulling back forward. But dog, we backing up and turn. We didn't like bag straight up and bag straight in. We
We was
turned.
headed to the runway, man.
Yeah.
Because
Dog,
I was
we thinking we on our
hyperventilating.
way.
I had an anxiety attack. I was hyperventilating.
Man, when
I
Shirley
had to
came
get
walking
off.
past me, I went, what the hell?
I'm not the only one. A lot of people suffer
Sure.
from it.
Shirley,
This you are.
Shirley. But she ignoring me.
That
Shirley,
was the last time I flew coach.
Shirley, you hear
Boy.
me? Shirley.
I
I'm
had
gonna
to
work,
get off.
but she gonna keep her eyes straight She gonna keep her eyes straight and just keep going.
Her big eyes. Her big eyes.
Her big ass Tommy.
I said her name at least 10 times.
Whatever, man. Look,
Got
I
her
was having
stuff
some
and got
issues.
off.
That was years ago. Years ago.
Tommy, she ain't say nothing to neither one of y'all.
Dog, we
No.
wouldn't make eye contact.
Dog, me and Tommy sitting there going, what the hell?
What you
Shirley.
doing? What are you doing?
I had to get off.
Shirley! I know your black
I've
ass.
done
You can't do that no
know
more.
good
Once
that
you on, you on. They ain't pulling back for you.
God's hand, Shirley!
That was prior.
I know you hear me. Go sit your black ass down.
All right, listen.
Get back in your seat.
Coming up, it is Monday. Reverend Motown Deacon Def Jam in the building with church complaints. That's coming up right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Coming up at the top of the hour, guys, in entertainment news. Kanye West in the news again. He is serious about running for president in 2024. Also, Miss Ann is standing by. She's going to get us caught up on all today's national news. All of that
He's
happening
back from
at
jury duty.
Oh, yeah. All of that happening at the top of the hour. But right now, it is Monday. Yes, it is. And Reverend Motown, Deacon Def Jam in the building with today's church complaints.
Good God Almighty.
Look. Here we go. Today, as we gavel in this monumentous occasion, we prosperly wishing all a most mendificous time.
Say that one more time.
a most mendificous time.
Most mendificus.
Yes,
What-
sir. Yes, sir.
exactly
Yes,
is-
sir. Just let's keep it moving, Deacon.
All right.
If it's a
well,
word
let's get-
you don't know, it's because of your education level.
Oh,
Let's
I've
not
never heard most
expose it,
mendificus.
or let's not expose it by questioning the orator.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's
Everybody
most
ain't got to know what you don't know unless you say what you don't know. How, preacher?
Now, you said something right there now.
I know that's right. We are here for church complaints. Let us begin. Come on, Deacon.
All right, Pastor. We have an issue here. Brother Thaddeus Ratcliffe got beat up at Popeyes on Saturday night. He made it out with 2 black eyes, a sprained wrist, and a dislocated hip, and 2 chicken sandwiches. He wants the deacons to go back with him tomorrow and get revenge, but the deacons are afraid to roll with him. He wants you to make the deacons go. That's your call now. That's your call, Pastor.
Oh.
Well, it depends on what deacon he wants to use.
Now, that's true.
Brother Demo is the deacon I recommend because Demo need to be more of a Christian, and he ain't.
Brother Debo.
So I would send Brother Demo down now and Brother Wixophilis.
Oh, that boy there.
Wixophilis. Because they called him that because every time he tried to punch you in the esophagus. I think you take them two down there, get all the revenge he wants.
You can get
Go
some chicken
ahead.
sandwiches. You take them too. I understand. Now, help me with this, Pastor. The cheating ministry is having a seminar on how to punch yourself in the eye and damage your retina so it can't be used to open your iPhone while you are asleep, all right? They want the church to cover the insurance on this seminar. That's your call, Pastor.
We're not doing that, Deacon.
This is
If
for the
you're
cheating
using
ministry.
face recognition to open your phone
Yeah.
and your wife is using it on you while you're asleep, we do not recommend punching yourself each night to disfigure yourself so she can't open your phone while you sleep. We going too far as a church now.
Deacon.
All right, then.
Got to stop punching yourself in the face at night so your face recognition don't open your phone.
Yeah.
Well, it is the cheating ministry, Pastor. There's some things they working with. That's all I'm saying. They just bringing it to you. Here's another ministry. The ugly ministry says Halloween is only one day out of the year, and they don't get to feel that they get to feel good. They want another day. The ugly march is scheduled for this coming Saturday. Your call on spotlighting another day for them, Pastor.
Well, if the ugly ministry is sad because Halloween is only one day, let's see, we could give them,
What's a good day, Pastor?
President's Day might be a good day for them. None of them old white men is cute that I've seen.
This is true. This is true.
Them ugly ass people on the money, I'll tell you that. Even on the quarter, you got to go with them. Who the hell is that?
Yeah. What about Columbus Day, Pastor? Could we squeeze them in there?
No, sir. Columbus Day. Well, you could do Columbus Day because I don't know why he got a day anyway for doing something he didn't do.
Yeah.
So maybe that's a good day for ugly people. You ugly and it wasn't by your doing.
Yeah, discover your ugly. Yeah. All right. Well, I'll let you figure out what day we going to give them, but I'll let them know we going to give them another day other than Halloween. Let's keep it moving. Mr. Dumas and Rachel Bailey accidentally wore each other's wigs yesterday to church. He had on her wig and she had on his toupee. The congregation laughed at them yesterday, and they're asking the church to pay their light bill because they can't see when they getting dressed in the morning.
This is the dumbest complaint. I saw them at service, and one had the wig on and the other one had the toupee on. You know the strangest thing, though, Deacon?
Mm-hmm.
I was perfectly fine with it. I couldn't tell the difference.
Okay. You, when that woman with that toupee on, you couldn't tell the difference?
I thought he was her and her was him.
Oh, but he got a mustache and a beard, Pastor, and had, I don't know how you didn't recognize.
Now, hold on now, Deacon. I don't know if you look close. She does have facial hair.
Oh, man. Oh, man.
It ain't that dark in there. You can feel now.
All right, Pastor, brace yourself for this one now. They don't mean no harm. Brother Tank and Brother Malik Yoba are shooting a movie called It Was Just That Once. They are asking they are asking for the church to throw the premiere party. That's on you, Pastor, if you want to do it or not.
God.
Boy,
It's just that one.
boy, you ignorant for bringing that in here.
Yeah.
I'm going to say no comment.
That's best,
Just
Pastor.
one. Can we find a way to find and make it
As Reverend
right?
Motown sings us out, entertainment and national news right after this. Sing us out, Pastor. Sing us out.
Just one.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, so in today's trending entertainment news, Kanye West is at it again. He has revealed his plans to change his name and run for president. At an annual innovation festival, Kanye made a surprise appearance on a panel discussion with the head designer of Yeezy footwear. Kanye declared, quote, "Yeezy is the Apple of apparel." Get it? As in Apple products and things like that. Okay, Kanye. What was that, Jay?
No, it's not.
Kanye, check this out, though. Kanye did take offense when the crowd laughed at his political ambitions. Quote, Kanye said, "When I run for president in 2024, An eyewitness reported that the audience went silent after Kanye shot back. What y'all laughing at?
We want Kanye as president?
We want Trump
that?
as president?
Well, you know.
No, we don't.
Okay.
We
all
don't.
right. You're
But
making his case almost for him.
You know, you see Kanye do something great, like the church stuff, and then the next statement you hear him doing something, you go, what the hell? It's just...
It's just not
Just
consistent. Yeah.
Yeah, it's not. It's not.
I think it's consistently inconsistent or
Yeah.
inconsistently
Yeah.
consistent. One or the other.
You do something great, then go sit with Trump. You know?
Right.
And call him
So-
daddy.
And wear the hat.
And where the hat?
Yeah. So anyway, Kanye said, when I run for president in 2024, and then the audience started laughing, Kanye was like, what y'all laughing at? He then glared at the crowd for an uncomfortably long period of time. When Kanye runs for president in 2024, his new legal name may not even fit on the ballot. Kanye believes he's the greatest artist of human existence. So to go along with that confidence, wait a minute, wait for it. He's considered legally changing his name to, you guys ready for this one?
I'm ready.
Come on.
Yeah, give it to me.
Christian genius billionaire Kanye West. Drop the mic.
Christian genius
Genius.
Billionaire Kanye West.
Kanye West.
Well, ain't nobody finna click that. I'm not clicking my vote for that.
Man, that ain't Kanye. That's Joel Osteen. What the hell is he talking about?
This is my Bible.
But hold on, sure.
Yes, Steve.
You say, when he said that and said, who y'all laughing at, then Kanye glares at the crowd for an uncomfortable. Well, then we'd have just been two glaring ass people.
Yeah, I'm staring right back at you.
Yeah. Yeah, you
Because,
got
dog, I
intimidated.
know how to look back at you. I put my
You
right
do.
ear on my right shoulder
Uh-huh.
and be looking dead at you.
Yeah.
Sideways.
Yeah.
I don't
Ain't
know
no
how
problem,
long
partner.
it was exactly, Steve, but it said for an uncomfortably
What's the name
long
again now? What is
period
his
of
name?
time. His name is Christian
Christian
billionaire.
Genius.
Christian
Billionaire.
genius billionaire Kanye West. So all that, when he runs in 24,
Yeah.
if he runs, that will be on the
Hold
ballot.
on. So you
Because
want me
that's
to,
his new name. He's considering changing his name.
but you want me to vote for you while you put your money in my face?
Could you
Christian.
stick fool in there somewhere? Just
You know.
somewhere. Just,
No, Christian
Won't take up-
genius billionaire
won't take up
Kanye
that
West.
Oh man.
All right,
All
Steve,
right, Kanye.
time for today's
That's your boy,
headlines.
Steve. That's your boy. That's your
Trump
boy.
is like the father I never had. Trump don't want no black kids.
Take us to Miss Ann, please.
Oh my
What the
God.
hell is you talking about? Trump is like the father I never had. He don't want no black kids.
I think
He
Kanye
building
had
a
his-
wall up to keep the Latino kids out.
Away from their parents, yeah.
Man,
What is wrong
ladies
with
and
you?
gentlemen, she's here, Miss Ann Tripp.
Okay, following that. All right, this is Ann Tripp with the news. Everybody, the first public testimony in the impeachment inquiry into President Trump's actions begins this week, on Wednesday, actually. But Intelligence Committee Chairman Adam Schiff says he's not going to let the hearings serve as a way to conduct sham investigations into the Bidens or the 2016 election, nor will he let the hearings, he says, help what is Trump's effort to threaten, intimidate, and retaliate against the whistleblower. The Supreme Court is scheduled to hear arguments this week on the Trump administration's plans to get rid of the DACA program, talking about keeping Latinos out of the country or putting them out. DACA stands for Deferred Action for Childhood Arrivals. It's the Obama-era program that protects the thousands of people brought here illegally, but through really no fault of their own as children. They were brought here by their parents. The Trump administration argues that the former President Obama did not have the authority to create the program by executive order. So far, Donald Trump's efforts to get rid of the program, though, have been stopped by the lower courts. In Texas, lawmakers as well as celebrities appealing to Governor Greg Abbott to halt the execution of an inmate named Rodney Reed. Reed is black. He was convicted by an all-white jury of the rape and murder of a white woman named Stacey Stites back in 1996. Now, according to news reports, most of Stites' family do think Rodney Reed is guilty. However, at least one of Stites' family members said that's not true.
I'm not the only one. There's a group of about 12 family members that have joined together, written a letter to the governor.
The original person of interest was Stacey Stites' fiancé, a white ex-cop who's currently in prison. His name is Jimmy Fennell. Fennell reportedly told people that he was livid about Miss Stites cheating on him with a black guy and that she deserved what she got. Rodney Reed says he was dating Miss Stites and did not kill her. The father of black pre-med student shot and killed by that white cop in Fort Worth during a supposed wellness check, the father has died. Marquise Jefferson suffered a heart attack and died Saturday night. He was only 59 years old. His only child was 28-year-old Tatiana Jefferson, who was shot to death last month inside her Fort Worth home while playing video games with her nephew. The white cop who killed her, Aaron Dean, never identified himself as an officer of the law before he burst into the apartment and then shot her through a window on the back. He resigned from the force before he could be fired. And this is Veterans Day weekend. Tops of the box office, appropriately enough, was a movie based on the bombing of Pearl Harbor and the Battle of Midway during World War II.
Pearl Harbor is the greatest intelligence failure in American history. The Japanese are planning something bigger. What's the target? We believe it's Midway.
Midway made $17.5 million. Now back to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, Steve, so today is Veterans Day. We want to say happy Veterans Day to all of our veterans out there.
And Shirley, can I say something to them in a special kind of way? Yes. Today, Shirley, I'd like to really salute the veterans. You know, I want to say something special for them because it's called service, what they do. These people who go down here and voluntarily, there's no draft. These people volunteer to provide service. And sometimes, just sometimes, that means war. W-A-R, war. Real war, y'all. This ain't the kind that you play with video games. This ain't some kind that you play with a handful of tokens. You ain't sitting with an Xbox on the edge of the couch eating a bowl of popcorn. It's real war that these people are faced with oftentimes, and real life. So to the men and women of all races, creeds, colors, and sex who have served our country well, we salute y'all on this Veterans Day, because let's face it, we can't all stay home because of bone spurs. Huh? P.S. It's okay if your uniform is a little tight.
What?
What? Thank y'all. Thank y'all. Thank you.
Sometimes your uniform get a little tight, but we still love you. We don't care.
Thank you.
Yeah.
You can't button it. You a veteran. Don't worry about
Bone
it.
spurs? What?
Yes, bone
Yeah,
spurs.
dog. Yeah, Tommy.
Yeah, Tommy. Bone spurs.
I mean,
Some
of us
days
have to go.
Bone spurs.
Yeah. Can't use that excuse.
But you know what? Not only did he not go, his daddy didn't go. He didn't go. None of his boys went. And I'm pretty sure none of his boys are going to go. Yeah.
Not a nail one.
Yeah. But he will salute in a minute. Woo!
Yeah.
oh, in a heartbeat.
Yeah. But he loved his country.
Won't pay no taxes to it.
No.
He loved his country.
Will not make his fair contribution to it.
But he loved his country.
Come on.
But to our real veterans out there, again, we salute
We
you.
love
Thank
you.
Love you.
Uh-huh.
so
Thank you
much.
for your service. Yes. All right, so coming up at 34 after the hour, guys, Oprah and Beyonce are the latest celebrities to pressure Texas Governor Greg Abbott to grant the death row inmate Rodney Reed a stay of execution. We'll talk about it right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Well, Beyonce has signed and shared a change.org petition on her website in support of Rodney Reed and to prevent his execution. Beyonce urges the governor to take a hard look at the substantial evidence in the Rodney Reed case that points to his innocence. Now, be honest, be fair, she says, give him back his life. Oprah Winfrey is speaking out about the Rodney Reed death row case in Texas recently on CBS This Morning. While talking to her friend Gayle King, Oprah urged the Texas Governor Greg Abbott to take a pause on the execution scheduled for very, very soon, November 20th. Take a listen.
I think at least the governor has to pause and look at the 2 million people who have signed a petition. That's 2 million voices saying, listen to us. Something's off here. Something needs to be done.
Yeah,
so,
take
Governor,
the
if you're
celebrity.
watching, hello. I think this is a sign you're supposed to at least not execute, but look at it.
At least take a break and
take a
look at
pause.
this.
Other celebrities like Kim Kardashian, Rihanna, Meek Mill, Yara Shahidi, lawmakers, they are all calling for the conviction to be overturned. More than 2 million
what?
people. Yes.
Here's the troubling part of this. Why? Why is it that we have to beg and plead for somebody not to kill a person when there's obvious evidence that can prove his innocence? Mm-hmm. We have to have a system where, since DNA is now at a level that it wasn't at during a lot of these convictions, and when you hear these people talking about there's new DNA evidence, it should be automatically taken off death row and given a chance to see what the evidence is. Because too many times, too many
Innocent
times,
people.
person is innocent. You can't imagine the people have died for no reason prior to this. Now, have there been people guilty on death row? Of course.
Yeah.
But if there is evidence that says he's not, what are we talking about here? We shouldn't have to beg for this. Too many people are involved. But it's amazing, though. It's amazing how the average person can watch a video of police brutality, can watch a video of an unarmed man being shot, and we see cut and dry evidence. Oh, he shot him. That's it. That's a conviction. And they walk free.
Yep. We've seen it time after time
And
after
why
time.
we got to beg them not to kill somebody when
They
a cop
don't care.
kills somebody and nothing happens? I mean, nothing at all. Nothing.
You can't beg them not to kill. You can't beg them to stay alive. I can't breathe. And you choke him to death. How much harder do you have to choke a person? You got him on the ground.
Yeah.
All these cops standing around. That was unnecessary. Oh, man, please.
And he want his job back. That guy right there.
Yeah, he sure does.
He wants his job back.
That came out a couple of weeks ago. You're right. He's asking for it back.
For what?
Well, wow. All right, so more than 2 million people have already signed this petition. Rodney Reed was convicted of raping and killing 19-year-old Stacy Stites back in 1996. Reed said they were in a consensual relationship and maintains his innocence. Meanwhile, Stites' fiancé allegedly confessed to another inmate when he was in prison for an unrelated crime, but retracted the confession. So he did.
What is the governor saying, Shirley?
Well, the governor right now isn't saying anything. I mean, he's not saying anything. So he has until November 20th. I mean, this is just another horrible case that Steve was talking about. So we hope that he'll look at it. And
truth of the matter being, to overturn this is to also remove a victory from a prosecutor's record. Wow.
And they don't want to turn that back in.
Brother, then you'd have to admit that we were wrong and made a mistake? What?
Yeah.
It's just a life.
So let him be executed.
Yeah.
And keep the books as they
That's
stand.
crazy.
Damn.
That's crazy.
That's what this judicial system is. If you think it's different, it's not.
Yeah. All right, you can post your comments on Instagram and Facebook on SteveHarveyFM.com. Coming up, switching gears. We're going to switch gears here. Nephew Tommy in the building with the prank phone call of the day. That's coming up right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Coming up at the top of the hour, right about 4 minutes after, it's my strawberry letter for today. The subject is, I need more than hugging and hunching, okay?
Oh, that's right.
Right now.
Hunching got the lead.
Not about you guys.
Back in the day.
Yeah.
Ain't nothing worse than hunching.
Remember this time? Oochie ouchie.
Oochie ouchie.
Hunching is like grinding,
so
right?
Nasty. You so nasty.
Yeah. That's what it is,
All right.
Shirley.
All right. But right now, the nephew in the building, prank phone calling us. What you got for us today, Neff?
My ain't his bike. Let's get it, cat.
Hello, I'm trying to reach Vaughn.
This Vaughn?
Hey man, this K-Dub, man.
Listen, do you know somebody that live on?
Yeah, my mama stay on. Hey, who is this?
Hey, this K-Dub, man. My auntie, Miss Tinsley, she live on. Now, my auntie say you came over here and stole a bicycle and some other stuff out of her garage.
Okay, hold up. Well, first of all, who is you, man? I stole a bike out of somebody's garage. Who is this? Who is K? I don't know no K-Dub.
This is K-Dub, man. My auntie, Miss Tinsley, live down the street from your mama. And my auntie just got you telling me you the one came over here and took a bike and a toolbox or something out of that garage.
Man, first of all, I don't even know no damn Miss Tinsley. And second of all, I don't steal. Your auntie, Miss Tinsley, say I stole something out of her garage. Put her on the phone, man. Put your auntie on the phone. I ain't stole nothing from nowhere. I ain't got to steal.
She can't talk. My auntie can't talk to you.
Why she can't talk? She say I stole something.
No, my auntie deaf. She sign language me and told me that you the one stole the bike.
Your auntie deaf and she told you, she sign language you and said I stole the bike.
Hold on, wait just a minute.
How you get my number?
Hold on, wait a minute, man. She sign language with me now. Hold on. Okay, she say quit all that damn lying. You know damn well you the one that stole the bike.
Hey man, hold on. So your auntie is cussing me out through you in sign language. That's you telling me that I done stole the damn bike. Say, man, first of all, how the hell you even get my number, man?
I got your number from some people that live down the street that say that I asked them for Miss, ain't your mama Miss?
Yeah, Miss, my mama.
Okay, well, look, man, the people down the street evidently knew your number. I told them I needed to talk to you. Soon as my auntie told me that you was the one that stole the bike out the garage. Now, look, I ain't trying to have no problem. I just need you to bring the bike back.
Hey, man, all that. Can you sign language back to your auntie?
Yeah, I can sign language back to her.
Tell her that I said that I ain't stole no bike. How about that? Tell your auntie I ain't stole no damn bike.
Right now, man, hold on.
I'm a grown man.
I'm trying to tell her right now. Wait a minute. Okay, hold on. She's saying something. She said your black is lying, and you know damn well you got that bike.
Man, look here, man. You, your damn auntie, that street with nobody on that street except for my mama. I'm a grown man. What the I gotta steal a bike for? Yo, deaf. She must be dumb too. She deaf and dumb. She think I stole something. I don't even know y'all. Who the are you?
My auntie ain't deaf and dumb, dude. Okay, my auntie don't never lie. And if Miss Tinsley say that somebody took something, that dog, she telling the truth. My auntie don't be lying, and just to be lying, why she just gonna lie on you? Why she gonna pick you out?
Man, you know what? I don't know what's going on, but I ain't got no reason to steal no bike. Now I got a car that ain't paid for. I'm a grown man. I'm trying to get custody of my son. So I'm gonna come in somebody's garage and steal a bike. Is you crazy? You crazy as she is, man. Get out my line with that.
Hold on. My auntie talk.
I don't know what she's saying.
Wait a minute, man. I'm trying to see what she's saying. She say that black know damn well he took that bike. And he better bring that damn bike back.
Okay, that's that. Look at, man, I don't know why you still on my line, man. I ain't took no bike. The dumb auntie is lying. Is she even sign language right?
Hey, dog, let me tell you something. You gonna respect my auntie. You hear me?
Hey, man, you gonna respect me. You call my phone with that. I'm here trying to get my together. You call me some. Hey, who are you? Who the are you? I don't know who this is. I don't know.
I'm K-Dub, man. I'm K-Dub. Everybody know K-Dub.
I ain't never heard of no K-Dub on in my life. My mama been staying on for 15 years. I ain't never heard no K-Dub. I ain't heard no Miss Tinsley. I ain't heard about no deaf lady. I ain't seen no bike. Get the off my line, man.
Hey, man, see, you gonna make me go down and steal something out of Miss house if you don't bring that damn bike back.
Oh, you got me up. Bring somebody to my mama house if you want to. I'm on my way over there. Bring somebody to my mama house. My family is gonna be over for you. The deaf dumb ain't you got. Whoever the down there gave you my number. Everybody, you got me up. We'll blow this up. I'll that street up. You go by my mama house. You better not step in my mama grass. You come by my mama plant. I'm gonna you up. You got me up. You gonna turn me to the dark side. I'm on my way right now. I don't know. We still on the phone.
Wait a minute. What you say? My auntie say ain't nobody scared of your.
Ow, that's crazy. Say, tell your deaf auntie to bring her outside, and I'll bet you she hear them licks I'm gonna be putting on your. Yo, I'll beat your. She gonna be undeaf today. I bet she get curious when she see me whooping your.
Hey man, hey, look, I ain't coming by myself, homie. Tommy gonna be there with me. Tommy gonna help me whoop your ass.
Who the is Tommy? Tommy who?
Tommy, man, nephew Tommy from the Steve Harvey Morning Show. You just got pranked by your mama, Miss Vera.
That's that right there, man. My mama, no, I don't like nobody with her, man. God,
your mama say, my son love me to death. He don't let nothing. He take care of me. He don't let nothing go wrong with me. He don't let nobody mess with me. He said, all you got to do is act like you gonna do something to his mama.
Oh man, well I hope she heard that. I hope she hear me cousin like I did, man. God, dog. I'm in the mirror sweating. I'm mad for real. Y'all did this one, man. I swear to God, I wasn't myself. Don't judge me, man. Tell my mama she wrong for that too, dude. What's up, nephew?
What up, baby? You off the chain, boy. You off the chain. You just like me,
man,
boy. You love your mama. I ain't mad at you. Hey, I gotta ask you, man, one more thing. What is the baddest, and I mean the baddest, radio show in the land?
Man, without a doubt, man. It's the Steve Harvey Morning Show, man. With Nephew Tommy, man. Without a doubt.
Hey man, tell Miss Vera I said, hey, all right.
We're gonna go drop off that little $200. But she wanna play games though. You know what I'm saying? Nobody be on her now, bro.
Did I give it to you?
You did.
Yeah, did that.
Just want to know if I gave it to you now, because you know me, I tries to give it to you. Let me tell you when it's going to be given to you. It's going to be given to you Friday, December the 20th, baby, in Philadelphia, at the Met Philadelphia. You don't want to miss it. It's the Holiday Comedy Jam. That's Earthquake. That's J. Anthony Brown. That's Kia Jr. Spates, and hosted by yours truly, Nephew Tommy. Tickets on sale at all Ticketmaster outlets, and you can get them at the box office, baby. Okay, that's how we do. And that's the Holiday Comedy Jam. Why he don't know? I said the Met Philadelphia. We will be there. That's Friday night, baby. That's at the Met. That's in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. That's me. That's Earthquake. J. Anthony Brown, Kia Jr. Spates. Come on and bring in the holiday season with your boys. This is Radio Boys.
Yes. Tommy, I told you earlier I went to the movies yesterday. So I was getting some butter for my popcorn, and I was standing next to this very tall lady. She was in the catering business. So she was like, are you Shirley Strawberry like that? And I said, yeah. She was like, what we do is sit around when we're on our break and talk about when somebody is going to whoop Nephew Tommy's butt over those pranks.
Yeah.
She said, just like you all say, somebody's going to get them one day. It's going to happen.
Told you, Tommy, it's out here legally. It's in these streets for real.
If y'all watch somebody whoop me, though, I promise
sure
y'all.
will. At least 30 seconds.
You got to, because the shock.
That's a long time when you're.
You know how long 30-second ass whooping is? That's a long time.
Well, 30 seconds time, you need to be blocking something now.
Clenching.
Come
All
on,
right,
get
thank
your
you,
hands
nephew.
up. Knock one of these punches down.
Coming up, the Strawberry Letter. The subject today, I need more than hugging and hunching. We'll get into it right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Time now for today's Strawberry Letter. And listen, if you need advice on sex, on relationships, on dating, on work, on parenting, and more, please submit your Strawberry Letter to Steve Harvey FM and click Submit Strawberry Letter, okay? We could be reading your letter live on the air, just like we're going to read this one. Hear that, Jay? Right here, right now. That's for you. Yes.
Buckle up and hold on tight. We got it for you. Here it is. Strawberry Letter.
Thank you, nephew. Subject, I need more than hugging and hunching. Dear Steve and Shirley, I am engaged to a 63-year-old man that acts a lot older than he is. His thoughts on sex and life in general shock me, and I need some advice. I'm only 59 years old, and I still enjoy sex, and I have tried to be patient with my man. He thinks I'm a freak because I try to initiate sex daily. He likes to grind and do a lot of kissing, but we rarely go all the way. I like to take care of him in other ways, if you know what I mean. But when it comes to me, he says that his mouth is designed to eat food and nothing else. He won't even kiss around it. I'm in love with this man, and I am looking forward to a lifetime with him, but I am going to need sex often. He says demeaning things to me when I try to get him to be freaky with me, so I've stopped him from hunching on me or rubbing on me in the bedroom. I just lie there and wait for him to go to sleep so I can handle my business by myself. I am letting you all know that I feel like cheating on this guy, and I have my ex on standby just in case. I have asked my man why he proposed to me, and he said he loves me, and he wants to show me that there's a lot more to a great marriage than just sex. It's not that he can't perform, because he is always ready. He just doesn't want to do the do. So, should I follow my man's lead and stop pressuring him for sex? I'm afraid he may never change his ways, and I may end up in a sexless marriage. I'm not getting any younger, so should I marry him or move on and find myself a more compatible mate? Yeah, I think you need to find yourself a more compatible mate. You and this guy don't add up sexually, and you may end up in a sexless marriage. The good thing about this is that you know this before you're married. You found this out before you got married. Yeah, he may never change his ways, and we as women always want the man to change, but it doesn't look like he's going to change. And he wants to show you. He's already told you that a great marriage can mean more than just sex, and that's not what you're looking for. That is not what you're looking for. So be clear. All the red flags are here. He's 63, you're 59. You try to initiate sex daily at 59, he's 63. You said he acts a lot older. That's not going to happen. So listen, and yes, stop pressuring him. Please stop pressuring him. No one wants to feel pressured. No one wants to be pressured. I think if you get with this man, if you marry him, you'll be settling, and you shouldn't settle. Steve?
Well. I need more than hugging and hunching. She's engaged to a 63-year-old man that acts a lot older than he is. Okay. His thoughts on sex and life in general shock me. And I need some advice. Now, she's 59 years old. She still enjoys sex and has tried to be patient with her man. And the man thinks because she tries to initiate sex daily, she's a freak. He likes to grind and do a lot of kissing. Okay, that's good. That's foreplay. But we rarely go all the way. Foreplay with no payoff is what we're talking about now. I'll get you all worked up for no damn reason at all. I like to take care of him in other ways, if you know what I mean. No, we don't know what you mean. You're 59, go on, type it.
What?
Grown in here.
Yeah, grown.
Yeah. Yeah, I like to take care of him in other words, if you know what I mean. Oh, okay, what? I like to take care of him in other ways, if you know what I mean. But when it comes to me, he says that, when it come to me, he said his mouth is designed to eat food and nothing else.
Now you know what you mean. Now you know.
Yeah. He won't even kiss around it.
Wow. She's pretty explicit without saying it. She pretty much said it.
I'm going to have some thoughts you might want to get out of me, lady. I don't think you want my answers now. I'm in love with this man looking for a lifetime, but I'm going to need some sex often. He says demeaning things to me when I try to get him to be freaky, so I just stop him from hunching on me and rubbing on me in the bedroom. I just lay there and wait for him to go to sleep so I can handle my business by myself. I'm letting y'all know I feel like cheating on this guy. See, here we go now. This is what the letter really about. Y'all, all that was a setup for this here. I'm letting you all know right now. I feel like cheating on this guy. This is what the letter is about. We can't help you. We ain't got no suggestions for you. We don't know what's wrong with him. Who the hell like to hunch? All this hard kissing and hunching. What? I'm letting y'all know I feel like cheating on this guy, and I have my ex on standby just in case. This relationship is over.
That's right.
You got your ex on standby. Why? Because he Big Jack Johnson? What? Because he the dude in Godfather Harlem?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
What?
I'm just asking her what the problem is.
Yeah. All right.
When I come back, I'll tell you what the problem is.
All right, we'll have part 2 of Steve's response coming up at 23 minutes after the hour. Today's Strawberry Letter subject, I need more than hugging and hunching. That's coming up right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, Steve, come on. Let's recap today's Strawberry Letter. I need more than hugging and hunching.
Let me just go on get to it. I need more than hugging and hunching. 63-year-old lady married to this man. Act older than he is. His thoughts 59. On sex and life in general have shocked me. I need some advice.
Why?
He likes to grind and do a lot of kissing, but we rarely go all the way. I like to take care of him, in other words, if you know what I mean. But when it comes to me, he say his mouth is designed to eat food and nothing else. He won't even kiss around it. Now, let's think about this. You got a man that won't have sex and go all the way. And you got a man that won't even kiss around it. Okay, what's wrong with it? Hell.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
See,
No.
no, this is real.
That's what
Now,
I was
Shirley,
thinking.
you don't want to hear it.
That's what I
This
think.
is real. Here's a man that like to kiss and hug and grind a lot. You take care of him in other words, if you know what I mean. But when it comes to me, he say his mouth is designed to eat food and nothing else. He won't even kiss around it. What's wrong with it?
What's wrong with
What's
it?
wrong?
You are not.
What's
You are not
wrong
going to
with
make
it?
it her fault.
something
No,
wrong
you're
with
No,
it,
I'm not going to make
No,
it
it
his
is
fault
not. No,
because
it's not.
Shirley, you listen to me.
No,
he says the
I'm
meaner
not
things to me
listening
when
to
I
that.
try to be freaky. No, I want you to hear what I said. See, Shirley, I'm going to tell you something. I just
I'm
lie there and
listening.
wait
Go
for him to
ahead.
go to sleep so I can handle my business myself. I'm letting y'all know I feel like cheating on this guy, and I have my ex on standby just in case. You got an ex. Why is he your ex?
There you go.
Answer
Bingo.
the question.
Yeah.
What is wrong with it?
Something wrong with it.
Yeah.
Why is this
59,
63-year-old
you
man
keep getting
single?
exes.
Yeah.
It doesn't say she keeps getting exes.
Nah.
No, it says she got an ex on standby. That
Everybody
means she
has an ex.
Something wrong with it.
Well, what's wrong with it is the question,
That's
Shirley.
all we
Shirley,
ask.
listen to
No.
me. Shirley,
You all are not
Shirley,
going to do
you
this.
listen to me.
I'm
Listen to me.
listening, but I don't hear
okay,
anything.
listen to me. I know
What?
you don't because you're not listening.
I'm listening.
I asked my man why he proposed to me, and he said he loves me, and he wants to show me that there's a lot more to a great marriage than just sex. Now listen to this line, Shirley. It's not that he can't perform because he is always ready. He just don't want to do the do. So Shirley, this other stuff she doing to him that lets her know he's always ready, but he don't want to do the do, makes me ponder the question. What is wrong with it?
Something wrong with it.
You all are not going to make
What?
this her fault. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. No,
Shirley,
I
you don't
didn't
see
say it
something
was her
wrong?
fault.
No, I don't see it.
Shirley,
No, I don't
Shirley,
see
I'm
that.
not saying
You're
it's
gonna
her
make
fault.
me see
I'm
it.
just asking what's wrong with it.
Something wrong with it.
Could
It
it
is
be
nothing-
a problem?
There's nothing wrong
Here's a
with
man
it.
that stay ready all the time, but he don't want to go all the way.
You kissing around it.
Yeah.
Here's a man that won't even kiss around it.
Yeah. What's wrong with it?
Now,
my
I have some theories.
Albeit wrong theories, but go ahead.
These are jokes.
Just
Shirley.
because you all agree doesn't make you all right, okay?
What?
I disagree.
When four men
Just
agree?
because you mad.
I'm not mad. I'm not mad. I
When
I
more
just don't
than
think,
one is gathered together in
on.
my name.
Come on.
No,
Come on.
Oh, now
Yes.
you try to go biblical with
Yeah.
it? No way.
Yes.
Anytime a man says,
Shirley.
what?
Okay, Shirley, can I ask one
It
question?
could.
there
Yeah.
be something wrong with it? Is that
No.
possible?
No.
my
Why, Shirley?
Why is there
Shirley.
something wrong with it? Answer that.
Shirley,
Riddle
he's
me that,
always
Batman.
ready.
No.
He's always ready.
So
but
she
he don't
says,
want to
yeah.
go all the way. And then when she wants something else, he won't even kiss around it.
He's not
Now-
into that. He's just not into it.
no.
That's
He
all.
ain't into
He's
that.
not into it.
He ain't into
And
that
he ain't
one.
into the other thing.
He's not into that. He's just not into it. That's
But he
what I got out
always
of it.
be ready, though.
He don't want her to take
He
her
ain't
clothes
into
off.
that.
He don't want her to do that. What's wrong with it?
He likes to kiss and all that. He's just not into that. He's
All
not
that's
into
with
that.
clothes on. Hunching.
Anyway.
But he
I
into the other
disagree with
thing,
you
though,
guys.
Shirley. Shirley, he's into the other thing.
Well, who?
Because
I
she
mean,
knows that,
most
'cause-
men are when it's being done to them, right?
We'd all have to agree with that.
I'm not
Okay,
gonna deny
thank
that.
you.
We all have to agree with that.
Yeah.
Oh, Lord Jesus.
What man said?
Oh,
Man.
Lord Jesus. We have
I don't
all,
even believe you guys.
we
don't
have
even
all run up into one where something was wrong with it.
Yes,
Hey,
we have.
is the front door
I'm
open?
sorry.
What is that?
Sorry, Shirley.
We definitely have
What
to
is
go
that?
on that one. Anyway, you can post your comments if you agree with Steve and the rest of this elementary bunch we have in this room. Go right
Oh, you
ahead.
don't have to agree with me. I don't care. Just type in what you think is wrong with it, though. Help us.
Help us.
Anyway, or you can post your comments on today's Strawberry Letter at Steve Harvey FM on Instagram and Facebook. And don't forget to check out the Strawberry Letter podcast. All right, guys, coming up at 46 after the hour, we'll do a little comedy roulette with the fellas right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, guys, it is time for comedy roulette on this Monday, this Veterans Day. Let's get it. Let's go, guys.
It's very simple. You take 3 subjects, you put those 3 subjects on a wheel, spin the wheel. Where it stopped, we'll make it funny because that's what we do. Put it on and spin it. Yeah.
All right, here we go. Things you say when your baby mama calls asking for money again. Number 2, excuses people make not to chip in on gas money when you're on a road trip. Here's the last one. All right, reasons you give to not look a person in the eye.
All right, cool.
Oh, man.
All right. Spun it.
Okay. Give me that gas, though. Skip it in on that gas. Let's do that.
You've been there, I know. Reasons you give to not look a person in the eye.
Oh, I can give you a good reason. I can tell you right now.
That's where it landed. What?
I can tell you right now why sometimes you can't look a person in the eye. You know how people wear them glasses and they wear them tight on their face and it be sweat down in the lens? You can't look at that. You can't look at that. It be sweat down at the bottom. You can't look at that.
You can't do it.
It be all sweaty in the lens. I can't. I have to look down when I talk to you.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
Right.
I'll tell you another reason why you can't look people in the eye. Because it's missing. That's why I can't look you in the eye. Because the hell is gone. What happened? Hell, I can't see. I don't know why. How am I look if it's missing?
I'll tell you why you can't look somebody in the eye. We just got through having hard, steamy sex. I really can't look at you now. I can't. We just, that's what we just did.
That's for real, dog. Yeah,
What we just did?
embarrassing.
Wow.
We can't make no eye contact.
No.
We talking about reason why you can't look a person in the eye, cause they breath stink.
That's a good
And if I'm looking in your eyes, that means my head is up, and this is too much.
Reason you can't look a person in the eye, but because for some reason you thought it would be cool to shave off your eyebrows and draw them all up toward your forehead. And
Look like you saying, huh?
Like you saying, huh?
Yeah.
No lie, I
Everything
did shave my
thing is
eyebrows
a
out
shock
before.
to you. I tell you what, here's another reason why you can't look people in the eye. Because when you sitting in a corner by yourself and won't nobody talk to you, that's because it's a strong body odor coming directly from you. Ain't nobody finna look at you.
All right, well, thank you guys for today's version of Comedy Roulette. Coming up, we're going to have some rules for eating your way through the holidays guilt-free, okay? Thanksgiving is coming up. Today is Veterans Day. Yeah, that's coming up right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Thanksgiving menus. Well, guys, you know, it is that time of year. It's all about the food. And as much as we love eating seasonal treats and family meals, those of us who eat our feelings or struggle with body image issues may have a hard time around the holidays, and we have definitely heard through the years that that's true. So if you stick to these do's and don'ts to help you make peace with your body during the seasons, it's all about eating. Just stick to these, okay? Do eat a piece of pie or Christmas dessert anytime you want to and enjoy it without feeling guilty, all right? You can do that during the holidays.
One piece, not a
all
whole
right?
pie.
Yeah.
Right.
A piece, that's what we said.
A piece. Well, a lot of people take that just as a piece at a time. And they just go back another time.
Until they eat the whole damn thing.
Then next thing you know, 4 times half the damn pie goes.
That's what I did.
Oh, yeah, especially my mom's sweet potato pies. All right.
Pie. Oh, man, yeah.
All right, don't get on the scale the weeks of Thanksgiving and Christmas. Just don't even bother.
Really?
Or maybe even for the rest of the year. Don't do it. Don't do it. You send yourself into something. Yeah. Don't let mean comments get to you. Try to shake off the critics like you're, miserable
That's your third piece? That's
relative.
Your third piece of pie?
Yeah.
Really?
Right.
You already ate 3 pieces.
Yeah.
You don't get
Yeah.
oh, that's 4 pieces.
Fat ass that ate 4 pieces of pie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're just giving you advice so you
Yeah.
won't have to feel bad.
You
about
taking a whole
eating over
pie
the holidays.
home? A whole
They be
pie?
looking at you.
Yeah. Here's another one, too, though.
Like what?
That you have to talk to people about,
Uh-huh.
Listen, you know going into Thanksgiving that your ass is fat.
Mm-hmm. You know.
It's not fitting to change. Not over the holidays. So if you're going into the holidays already fat, ride that all the way through January.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, through 2020, you're saying. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Do give yourself permission to be more relaxed about diet and exercise during the holidays.
Yeah, if you
okay?
miss some days, huh? Oh,
Yeah.
That's good.
Because you're not going to do it.
Yeah.
You're not.
Don't forget to eat healthy foods and lighter fare to balance out all those sweets and leftovers. All right?
Right.
Ain't nobody finna do that.
That's
He ain't
a
finna
hard
see
one
no
right
salad
there.
over Thanksgiving.
No.
Nobody ever
Potato
brings
salad.
salad.
Seen a
Nobody
Shirley,
ever
I
Potato
ain't
brings
salad.
never had a salad on Thanksgiving.
Ever.
Nobody.
Ever.
Nobody's ever.
Don't even make it.
Potato salad, that's about it, right?
Yeah.
All right, do keep moving with dancing, walking, playing
Yeah,
in the
that's
snow
good.
with your loved ones. So you can do that. At least move.
Okay, if you're having it at your house, these are 3 things you need. You're going to need a plunger, toilet paper, and Febreze, okay? Listen to me. You're going to need a plunger,
Yeah.
toilet
If it's
paper.
at your house.
If it's at your house, you're going to need... Do not forget these things. Before you get a turkey, you need to get a plunger, toilet paper, and some Febreze. And it needs to be in each restroom, okay?
Put that in the basket.
Put it
Before
in
you
baskets
get a
of toilet
turkey.
paper.
Get a
Right,
punch.
Steve. Before you get a turkey.
Yeah, you need a plunger. Hear me now. Hear me.
man.
Hear me. You need one of them you need one of them industrial type plungers, the black ones.
Yeah.
To be black.
With that,
That straw
they're
stick.
black with that nipple on the front of it.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
So while you're writing your list before turkey,
Yes. You need a
With a
plunger.
special handle on that plunger that look
Yes.
like a bicycle pump.
Yes, Steve. Yes. That's what
You
you
hit the one with the grip in it.
need. That.
With a piece sticking out where you can put your foot on it like a shovel. Like you
plunger,
digging up
toilet paper
Yeah.
and Febreze. Yes.
all right,
special
thank
made
you.
plunger.
So those are your holiday eating tips from the Steve Harvey Morning
Holiday
Show.
plunger.
Yeah. And military grade toilet paper.
Coming up, guys, we have more trending stories on the Steve Harvey Morning Show. That'll be at 20 minutes after the hour, right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, so Donald Trump Our president was ordered Wednesday to donate $2 million to a nonprofit group and to many nonprofit groups on Wednesday by a state judge. This comes after the president admitted that funds raised by the Donald J. Trump Foundation were used to promote the presidential campaign, pay off debts from his businesses, and by a painting of himself. This was a portrait, a self-portrait, to hang in one of his hotels, though the settlement was finalized last month.
Wow.
Why he not in jail, man?
All of it.
Because he's a president.
Because
Okay,
he's not.
well, as soon as that's
Obama.
over.
Yeah, you're right. Because say it again, Steve.
He's not in jail because he's not Barack Obama. If Barack Obama had done any of this, any of it, any one thing,
It'd be locked down.
it doesn't make
The
any
Republicans
sense.
would unite and putting his butt in jail. They would unite.
Yeah.
Yeah. And some Democrats, too.
And some Democrats. Yeah,
And
you're
some
right.
Dems, yeah.
So there you go with that. He was ordered to pay it. But the self-portrait, though, okay, to hang in one of his hotels. I love it.
He's not going to do that.
Love me.
They've ordered him to turn over records about this Ukraine thing. Not doing it. They've ordered people to come and testify before the House committee. They won't do it. They've ordered him to turn over his tax return. He won't do it. He's not going to give no $2 million to no damn body.
Yeah, you're right. All right, more of the Steve Harvey Morning Show coming up at 33 minutes after the hour, right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, Steve, so today is Veterans Day. We want to say happy Veterans Day to all of our veterans out there.
And
Thank
Shirley,
you
can I
so
say
much.
something to him in a special
Yes, of
kind of way?
course. Yes.
Today, Shirley, I'd like to really salute the veterans. You know, I want to say something special for them because it's called service, what they do. These people who go down here and voluntarily, there's no draft. These people volunteer to provide service. And sometimes, just sometimes, that means war. W-A-R, war. Real war, y'all. This ain't the kind that you play with video games. This ain't some kind that you play with a handful of tokens. You ain't sitting with an Xbox on the edge of the couch eating a bowl of popcorn. It's real war that these people are faced with oftentimes, and real life. So to the men and women of all races, creeds, colors, and sex who have served our country well, we salute y'all on this Veterans Day, because let's face it, we can't all stay home because of bone spurs. Huh? P.S. It's okay if your uniform is a little tight.
What? What?
Thank y'all. Thank y'all. Thank you.
Sometimes your uniform get a little tight, but we still love you. We don't care.
Thank you.
Yeah.
You can't button it. You a veteran. Don't worry about it.
Bone spurs?
Yes, bone
Yeah,
spurs.
dog. Yeah, Tom.
Yeah, Tom. Bone spurs.
I mean,
Some of us have to go.
Bone spurs.
Yeah. Can't use that excuse.
But you know what? Not only did he not go, his daddy didn't go. He didn't go. None of his boys went. And I'm pretty sure none of his boys are going to go. Yeah.
Not a nail one.
Yeah. But he will salute in a minute. Woo!
Yeah.
oh, in a heartbeat.
Yeah. But he loved his country.
Won't pay no taxes to it.
None.
None.
He loved his country.
Will not make his fair contribution to it.
But he loved his country.
Come on.
But to our real veterans out there, again, we salute
We
you.
love
Thank
you.
Love you.
Uh-huh.
Thank you so
for
much.
your service. Yes. Coming up, our last break of the day and some closing remarks from the one and only.
break of the day.
From the one and only Steve Harvey on this Veterans Day, right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, here we are, last break of the day on this Veterans Day. Again, we absolutely want to shout out our veterans today and say thank you for your service. We appreciate you very much.
Yes.
All you do. Yeah.
Every
Front
last
line ain't no
one
joke,
of y'all
baby.
with your bad self.
Yeah.
Yep.
You know how crazy that four of us will look trying to jump out of a helicopter and go do something? You know how
Man, we
crazy
should
look?
do a video and then do
We
it.
can't do it.
Man, it'd be funny. Ah, man. Mission never get complete.
But it's been a good day, though. Carla
I'm
will
not
be back
jumping
tomorrow.
out. No, I'm not. I never could do that. I applaud these people in the military, Rangers, and Air Force people, and all those people that jump out of airplanes. I'm not doing that.
Men and women, yeah.
I'm not doing that, man. Come on.
Yep. All right, Steve.
You're gonna drop me off with a parachute behind enemy lines. You gotta be kidding me.
You went there and you came back and you still got it together, man. That's, you know how tough that is for some people?
Come on, man.
Yeah.
I can't imagine jumping out of an airplane.
Oh, no, they have to circle
night
back around
behind
20
enemy.
times before I get out.
I do want to do that, though, Steve. I really
and
do.
Some people
really
do it
wanna
for
jump out of
fun.
an
Yeah.
airplane.
You want to do what?
Jump out of an airplane. You know, they have these
Take your
places
ass
where
up
you
there
ride on.
tomorrow.
Yeah, I do. I want to do it.
Didn't former President George Herbert Bush do it when he
I don't
made
want to
90?
go like that. I want to jump by myself. That don't look right. Because if something happened, that's how you die. I don't want that look.
Well, he didn't die.
I'm just saying, if two of y'all together like that, I don't want to. You know what I'm saying? I don't want that look. That don't look good.
Very stupid.
You want to be a cute corpse.
I want to be a cute corpse.
All together.
What are you saying? All right, Steve, it's on you. We definitely
Take us out,
salute you.
big dog.
Thank you.
So here it is. My closing remarks today are about the effort that it takes to become successful. And in case you're confused about it, let me clear up the myth that if you want to be successful in this country, or you want to be happy financially in this country, it requires an all-out assault on your behalf to attain it. I'm going to say it again. It will require an all-out assault in order for you to attain it. If you want to be successful in the United States of America, really, I don't care where you are, but I'm just talking because the show is here. If you want to be successful in this country, financially successful, it is going to take an all-out assault on your behalf. Success is not easy. I'm not going to paint this picture for you that, anybody can do it. Anybody can do it who's willing to apply themselves the right way. But if you're not willing, if you think there's a shortcut, I have news for you. It's not. You have got to start getting doggish about your own success. You have got to make success an absolute requirement. Failure is not an option. Now listen to me. You will fail the whole time you're trying to be successful. But to allow that failure to consume you, stop you, drop you, sink you, that's unacceptable. Because failure is really just a valuable learned, gained experience. That's all it is. It's not an end all for you. So let me help you understand something. Let's start with 8 hours of sleep. As you've heard most medical people say, is required to live a healthy life. Those people who put out their survey are not wealthy people. I can assure you that. Because let me explain something to you, and I've talked to a lot of well-off people. If you are not where you want to be in life financially, you can ill afford to be asleep 8 hours a day. If you are asleep for 8 hours a day, you are asleep a third of your life. It's only 24 hours in a day. 8 hours is a third of that. If you are asleep a third of your life, it's nowhere in the world you'll be successful. You can't. There's a scripture that says something to this effect, that people who love to sleep, who love the folding of hands, poverty will set upon you like a thief in the night. It says in so many words that's not it exactly, but that's like the New Testament meaning, that new version. If you love to sleep and you love the folding of the hands, just sit around with your hands folded, poverty will set upon you like a thief in the night. Now let me ask you a question out there. How many of you, just with us talking, how many of you know someone who loves to sleep? I think that would be all of you. All of you know someone who loves to sleep. Now let me ask you something. Ain't they po? The answer is yes. Ta-da! Scripture proven. Period. It requires an effort. You are going to start to have to eliminate some of the junk from your life. You can't be at every happy hour every day. You can't be at every party they throw. You can't smoke one every day. You can't watch every TV show that comes on every Wednesday, Tuesday, Friday, Saturday, and never miss an episode. You cannot do that and be successful, because now you're putting yourself on somebody else's schedule, and their timing of their schedule has nothing at all to do with your success. Think about it. So what, you watch Scandal every day? The people on Scandal are already successful. If you're watching a particular show every day, every time it comes on, and you have a series of those shows, you're scheduling your life around other people's success. You can't be tending to your success if you on front of the boob tube watching other people's success. It cannot happen. To be successful, it takes a massive all-out assault. Stop messing around. Eliminate as much trash from your life as you can, and apply it to where you are trying to go. It will serve you well, my friends, to put forth a massive effort, because that's what it takes to be successful. Those are my closing remarks today.
For all Steve Harvey contests, no purchase necessary, void where prohibited. Participants must be legal U.S. residents at least 18 years old unless otherwise stated. For complete contest rules, visit SteveHarveyFM.com.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.